Now, we all know how delectable sticky honey and soy chicken drumettes are. So I thought, why not take that concept, remove the chicken and make honey and soy sticky potatoes. These are addictive. So we need to start with some great potatoes. These are wonderful because we don't need to peel them. So we're going to leave the skin on, and I'm going to start by roasting them in the oven, and then we're going to finish them off in the pan with our lovely honey and soy. So with these potatoes, because they're medium size, we're going to cut them in half, and that'll also speed up the cooking time. These potatoes have a gorgeous flesh. They're that golden colour, and they're also going to hold their shape as they cook in the oven. So we'll place them into a pan. Now, I'm using a pan that is oven safe, which means I can roast in it and then finish off the sauce in the pan. If you don't have an oven safe pan, all you need to do is roast these off in a baking dish to start with and then transfer them to a pan later on. So I'll fill up this one pan. This one's quite large, so I can cut that in a few more pieces. I'm going to be using some peanut oil. I like the peanut oil because it does cook quite evenly with the potatoes, and it does have a high smoke point, along with a good pinch of salt. We'll give that a bit of a jiggle and toss the potatoes in the oil, and then that goes into the oven. So 180 degrees for about 30 to 35 minutes, or until they're just tender. All right, the spuds have come out of the oven. You can see that they're perfectly cooked. I could eat them as is, they're that delicious, but they're going to be even better with the honey and soy mixture. So I have minced 2 cloves of garlic. To this, I'm going to add some sesame oil, just a small splash. You don't need too much of that. And then the honey and soy, so about 2 tablespoons of honey, and to that I'm going to add a little bit of the soy sauce, so about 3 tablespoons of the soy sauce. Just roughly measured is totally fine. Now, because that honey is quite sticky, so add a tiny splash of boiling water. And a little goes a long way, and the potatoes are going to absorb this, and they're going to fry and caramelise. It's just going to be fantastic. So just on a medium heat, we're going to pour over our honey and soy mixture. You hear that sizzle. And what I'm going to do is toss them and glaze these potatoes in the honey and soy. These won't take long at all, just a few minutes. Just constantly turn them, baste them, and keep moving that pan so they don't burn. Okay, you can see that the potatoes have absorbed all of that delicious honey and soy, so we can plate up. We'll just place them on a big plate. See how sticky they are. This is a really great side with some grilled fish, maybe some grilled salmon or some chicken. Look at them. Now, to finish them off, I'm just going to give them a little flourish of toasted sesame seeds over the top. You could add some spring onions too if you like. I love taking those iconic dishes like honey and soy chicken and transforming it, taking that concept and making it into something just as delicious like honey soy potatoes.